Come on, what's going on? Right, just try and get this shared out.
Woo, woo, woo. You know it.
What on earth is going on? Right, what we got going? Here we go. Yo, how you doing, Pete? Looks like YouTube's gonna fuck me. Are we gonna? There we are. How are we doing, Pete? Nice to see you. To see you. Nice. First man in. Well, we're gonna kick things off with a bonus rumble. So that means standard points for eliminating someone on the roster, double points for eliminating someone not on the roster, points deducted if you're eliminated by someone from outside of the roster, blah blah blah. Yo, Caleb, availability. When does find out who's going to be going for the... Oh, is that right, Pete? Is that right? Fatal Attraction. Gonna get our way there. One way or an... I'm expecting a black screen because I've already had the warning for my internet sucking balls. We are on the countdown to Blunt Force Trauma, the pay-per-view going to be brought to you by UKWF. Get Ho Ho Jojo out the damn ring. And we're going to turn this on active, because as soon as this rumble kicks off officially, there we go, the bell's rung. And who's coming out to kick this rumble off? That sounds familiar music. Coming down to the ring first is one half of Sweet Vibrations, Mean Joey Green. Mean Joey Green gonna kick off this rumble. Giving it flex. Mean Joey Green in at number 1. 19 other men to go through. I'm sure that's not a problem for Joey, but we'll soon find out. Just a 6-match card, and maybe, just maybe, we'll throw in a boner match or two depending on how we go, but that's including Iron Skull and Women KO matches as and when the challenges come in. They are Morgan Hex and Cotton Candy, the holders of those 2 belts. The secretary is busy at this moment in time, so challenges are to come in to me directly via Skype. So here we go. Who's in at number 2? Well, Pete, sorry to tell you this, but you're not number 2. You're not number 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, or 20. Because you're not in this bonus rumble. You're in the bonus rumble. Well, you've already been in one. Ooh. Pete didn't make a bonus rumble. Dum dum dum, it's a Pete conspiracy. I'm trying to piss off the angry Viking. Who's coming in at number 2? And it's none other than our UK champion and one half of the tag team champions, Marcus Johnson of Baltimore's finest. Well, Pete, I am sorry. It looks like I fucked the bed on that one. Maybe because I picked this match card before you joined the roster officially. That's what I'm going with, and that's what I'm sticking with. So, yeah, Pete, it's a conspiracy against you. The Angry Viking is getting fucked over by UKWF. Just to piss you off a little bit more, so you put more boots to asses. But you are in a tag team match later on tonight versus Brandon Ace and Buller Adams. So here we go, Marcus Johnson and Mean Joey Green kicking off this rumble. Marcus Johnson shoots for the waist, gets a club and blow over his back, crucifix takedown. Stomp to the back, working over Marcus Johnson, brings him up to his feet, kick to the midsection, double underhook, suplex. Scooped up, fall away slam. Well, Pete, it was an oversight. I'm going to blame the secretary. She's not here. She's liable. Stomp to the knee. Marcus Johnson now brings Joey up to his feet, grabs him by the head. A stomp to the back of the knee. Mean Joey Green being worked over by Marcus Johnson. Johnson now brings him up to his feet as the countdown goes. And in at number 3, there's your bonus points recently released by WWE. Hideo Itami. Back elbow strike. Hideo coming in with a running knee strike to Marcus Johnson. Marcus Johnson going with the belly, no, countered by Hideo with a right hand. Kick, leg caught. Marcus Johnson with a kick underneath the hamstring. Pops up. Hurricane Runner takedown. Big forearm to the face by Mean Joey Green. Now a knife edge chop. Spinning back kick. High kick there to Hideo. And there goes Mean Joey Green. Sorry, Joey, about your damn luck. But you've just lost yourself some points. Thanks to Hideo Itami. So Mean Joey Green losing points there thanks to Hideo Itami eliminating him, and Marcus Johnson could be about to meet the same end. Hideo now looking to push Marcus Johnson off the apron, but Marcus Johnson fighting back. Big right hand looking to pick him up. Marcus Johnson counters in at number 4 is the Iron Warrior. Marcus Johnson working over Hideo and the Iron Warriors in the match. Big boot to the side of the head. Big clothesline cuts Marcus Johnson down. And the Iron Warrior looking to kick some ass here. Scoops up Marcus Johnson, brings him over towards the ropes. Looks like he's about to launch him. Has him up, still shaking there. Hideo Itami, yes, Hideo's going to come round and help the Iron Warrior. That's bad news for Marcus Johnson because he'll lose. No, Marcus Johnson fights out. He would have lost half of the points of value if eliminated by Hideo and Iron Warrior. High kick, leg caught, tossed into the corner goes Hideo Itami. Big right hands, knife edge chops. Marcus Johnson now tossed into the corner by Hideo, catches the leg again, sweeps it from underneath him. Around the back, big stomp to the back of the knee. And there's that step up kick. Dante Bullet in at number 5. Marcus Johnson brought to his feet by the Iron Warrior. Grabbed by the back of the head now, brought over towards the ropes. Into the corner he goes. The Iron Warrior has one leg up. Sits him up on that top turnbuckle. Marcus Johnson in trouble. The Iron Warrior gives up though as the Filipino playboy strikes a pose in the centre of the ring. High kick, stiff kick to the chest again, cutting down Dante. What the fuck? Scorpion kick there from the Iron Warrior. Sit down powerbomb to Hideo Itami from Marcus Johnson. Big right hand, no, bitch slapped away by Dante. Dante now has the Iron Warrior by the back of the head, brings him over towards the ropes. Scoops him up, Hideo in trouble with a sit down powerbomb yet again. The Iron Warrior holding on, bottom rope in his arms, trying to be forced off the apron now by Dante. Marcus Johnson backs up, clothesline, Hideo Itami holds on. In at number 6 is the Lion Kid. The Iron Warrior whipped into the corner now. Hideo Itami deciding to take this moment to take stock of the fans here. Lion Kid takes exception. Snake eyes there. Marcus Johnson has the Iron Warrior in the corner. Lion Kid misses with that big boot. The Filipino playboy still taking a shot. Trying to get this crowd going. Hideo takes a big kick to the midsection. Packaged up. Sit down pile driver by the Lion Kid. Stomp to the knee. Marcus Johnson has the Iron Warrior up. Burning hammer there. Forearm to the face by the Lion Kid. Whipped into the corner he goes. Hideo in trouble. Up in the corner. Marcus Johnson has the Iron Warrior up in a powerbomb position as the Lion Kid dumps out Hideo Itami, taking the bonus points. Dante with a big right hand. Flatliner there delivered to Lion Kid. Iron Warrior now brought over towards the ropes by Marcus Johnson. Backs up, goes for the clothesline, and there goes the Iron Warrior. Marcus Johnson with an elimination. And in at number 7 is Bullet Adams. Bullet now in this match. As Marcus Johnson delivers a second German suplex, working over Dante, the Filipino playboy. Lion Kid gets up to his feet. Marcus Johnson grabs a hold of him, but a jawbreaker from the Lion Kid grabs a hold of Marcus Johnson, brings him towards the corner, up against the ropes. He goes shin kick there. Bullet Adams sees an opportunity. Brought over towards the ropes. Lion Kid fighting his way free. It looked like he was about to be power bombed out of the ring. Big right hand gut punch. Big right hand by Bullet Adams, and another kick to the midsection, no, leg caught, and there's the clothesline. Lion Kid now waiting for Bullet Adams to get to his feet. In at number 8 is Fred Starr. Another package pile driver there from Lion Kid. How the fuck are you doing, Bill? Hey, watch out for that fish. Lion Kid now has Bullet Adams up against the ropes. Dante with a suplex to Fred Starr. His own tag team partner being worked over. Lion Kid dumps Bullet Adams over the top rope. Now has him on the apron in danger. Marcus Johnson taking a break, it seems, having a rest underneath that bottom rope. Forearm to the midsection. Forearm to the face by Lion Kid. Knife edge chop. Forearm again. Dante now being led over to the ropes by Fred. But Marcus Johnson in the way, it seems. Lion Kid gets out of the way of Bullet. Big right hand. Knife edge chop misses. Lion Kid with the forearm. Whips Bullet into the corner. Knife edge chop lighting up the chest of Bullet Adams. Grabs him by the leg. Brings him up. Bullet in the corner in trouble, but Lion Kid gives up, it seems. Marcus Johnson though sends his attention to him. And in at number 9, the recently released TJP. Back elbow shot, and another, and Marcus Johnson with a third elbow shot to the head of Lion Kid now turns his attention to TJP. TJP backs up, Fred Starr eliminates Bullet Adams, and Marcus Johnson is eliminated by TJP. Lion Kid now brings Dante over to the corner, turns him round, gets him by one leg, lifts him up. TJP working over Fred Starr, looking to break the arm. Right hand across the back by Dante, the Lion Kid. TJP needs to get eliminated right now. He just dabbed in the ring. Big slap there by Dante, big European uppercut. Step up Inseguri by Lion Kid, takes down the Filipino playboy. Lion Kid now turns his attention to Fred Starr. Warren Benjamin coming in at number 10. Fred Starr over the top rope. Now being worked on by Lion Kid, but he's keeping in this match. Oh! Brandon Ace, nice to see you, nice. And what do you hate when that happens to you? And there's a lumbar check to Warren Benjamin. It's not bad enough, he's just had his bollocks put up in his throat, but he's now had his back cracked by Dante, and his head nearly taken clean off his shoulders. Backbreaker there. Lion Kid working over TJP. TJ now up to his feet. Head scissors, twist, and takes him down. And another dab. That fucker needs to go, and go quickly. Fred Starr now whipped into the ring by the slingshot from Dante. Big right hand to Warren Benjamin. Ty Dillinger, another member of WWE who's left the company recently, or leaving the company. And Fred Starr with the bonus points taken out. TJP. Lion Kid now in trouble as Ty Dillinger has him up. Dante misses with a knee strike, but doesn't miss with that right hand. Misses with that drop kick though. What the fuck was that? Back elbow shot into the midsection. Bitch slapped. And again slapping the shit out of Warren Benjamin. And there goes Lion Kid. Lion Kid is out of here. Thanks to Ty Dillinger. It's not a good night. Mean Jerry Green, Marcus Johnson and Lion Kid all eliminated by ex-WWE employees. There's the lumbar check again. In the corner, Fred now has Ty Dillinger, and there it is. Another elimination for Fred Starr. Another bonus elimination, should I say. Rob next into the match. Whipped out over the top rope, and there goes Dante Boulat, thanks to Warren Benjamin. So we're now down to Fred Starr, Warren Benjamin and Rob Matchett in the ring. And Warren Benjamin welcoming Rob Matchett into the match with a series of suplexes there. Fred Starr now grabbed by the head, rolls his way out by the wrist lock, drops Warren Benjamin on his face. And the big chop across the chest, sending Warren Benjamin down to the ground, and now working over the arm. Thanks very much, Shooter. Fisherman suplex, dumps Fred Starr over his shoulder. Now he goes to pay attention to Warren Benjamin, grabs him by the wrist, folds it up behind his back, and Warren Benjamin straight away with the elbow shot. Who's coming in next? Knee shot to the face. In next at number 13 is Scuzz. Unlucky for some. Is it going to be unlucky for this man here? Scuzz needs some points on the board. Misses with a big boot to Warren Benjamin straight away. Gut punch. But straight in with the right hand. Back elbow shot misses. Forearm misses. But that one doesn't. Scuzz now scoops him up. Sidewalk slam. Into the corner goes Fred Starr. Rob Matchett now has him up in the corner, sits him up on that top turnbuckle, looking to force him all the way over out the match. Rob Matchett has Fred turned over and dumps him out, banging his head on the steel stairs as he goes out the steps. Out the ring he goes, and Scuzz now dropping Rob Matchett on his face. Brings Rob up to his feet, kick to the midsection. Sleeper hold. Into the Uranagi. Scoops up Warren Benjamin, brings him over, up on the shoulders, hot shot suit. Warren Benjamin hung up on that top rope. In at number 14, Neon Leon. And welcome to Charm City, Scuzz, courtesy of Warren Benjamin. Neon Leon going straight on for Rob Matchett, back elbow strike. Knife edge chop in return from Rob. Now a series of chops and punches from Rob has Neon Leon back in the corner. Neon fighting his way free, sends Rob into the corner, big right hand to the face, blocked. Tossed into the corner again is Neon. Knife edge chop across the chest. Big right hand to the face. Back and forth between these two in the corner. Kick to the midsection, leg caught. Scuzz grabbed by the back of the head. How you doing, Feck? Warren Benjamin now has Scuzz up. Jawbreaker from Neon Leon. Scuzz hanging on for dear life. Boot to the face. Rob fights his way out of the corner yet again. Rolls him through. Picks him up. Dirty Deeds DDT. Who's coming in next? In at number 15 is Brandon Ace. Big suplex there by Warren Benjamin. Springboard punch missing completely. Rob Matchett now brought to his feet by Neon Leon. Where's he taking him? Across the ring, looking to go too far away. Brandon Ace takes a kick to the midsection, brought up to his feet now. Grab by the throat, and Scuzz is looking for that keg slam. Here he goes. Keg slam delivered to Brandon Ace. And that's not all. Rob Matchett now in trouble as he's up on the top rope, hanging out. Neon taking a seat, getting comfortable. Back elbow strike to Brandon Ace, drops him on the floor. Neon in a bad place, just misses the punch from Scuzz. Scuzz now has Neon in the ropes. Grabs him by the throat. We're looking for an ultimate keg slam here. There goes Warren Benjamin thanks to Rob. And there's a big keg slam thanks to Scuzz. And we're going to see that again. There we go. Neon Leon all the way to the floor from that keg slam thanks to Scuzz. Brandon Ace now has Rob Matchett. Scuzz and Brandon Ace working together, looking to get a half-point elimination each, and there they are. Brandon Ace and Scuzz with a half elimination each, and Sean Shamrock now in the match. Not in time to save his tag team partner though, as he eats a German suplex now. A knee strike to the jaw as Scuzz drops him to the floor. Scuzz now rolling for the underneath the bottom rope for safety. Sean now picked up on Brandon Ace in the military press, has him, but Sean punch to the face makes Brandon Ace drop him. Inverted DDT. Scooped up. Brandon Ace now up on the shoulders of Shooter. Shooter drops him though. Shoulder block takedown to the back of the knee of Shooter Shamrock. Now folding him up, kick to the ribs. Shooter reaches back to protect those ribs, but Brandon Ace grabs those wrists and plants him face first into the mat. Scuzz now with the uppercut misses because Brandon Ace too quick for him, it seems. Ace now has him up against the ropes. And in next at number 17 is Man Crusher. Shooter and Brandon Ace working together to get rid of Scuzz. And there goes Scuzz. Shooter and Brandon Ace with a half point each. Knee strike by Man Crusher to Shooter. Big right hand misses, but Shooter fires back with one of his own. Kick to the midsection. European uppercut by Shooter. Shooter now grabbed. Knee strike to the face. Snap jab misses. Right hand. Oh, slapping the taste out of Man Crusher's mouth there with Shooter. Shooter now up on the ropes. Man Crusher has him up. Brandon Ace just standing there watching. Note decides he's going to help and looking to pick up some more points here. Can they get rid of Shooter? Yes, they... No! Shooter holds on. Now it's for double boots. But Shooter fights his way in. Kick to the head of Brandon Ace. Knee, elbow shot to the knee of Man Crusher. Brandon Ace backs up in the corner. As the countdown begins again. Snap suplex there by Shooter. And in at number 18 is Gozzy Castle. Gozzy now coming in at number 18. We've just got two men left. Shooter now backbreaker to Brandon Ace. Gozzy comes in straight after Brandon Ace. Scoops him up. Brings him over towards the corner. Sits him up on that top turnbuckle. This could be bad news for Brandon Ace because Gozzy's just fresh in the match. Man Crusher backs up. Clothesline. And there goes Shooter. Man Crusher with the elimination. Brandon Ace though fights his way out the corner. Turns his attention to Gozzy. Has him up on his shoulders as Man Crusher sent him in his direction. Face first into the mat goes Gozzy Castle. The cock being bent over. I mean the peacock being worked over. Gozzy now takes a stomp to the back of the head. Suplex, planting Gozzy into the mat. Into the corner he goes. Brandon Ace with a gut punch. No, Gozzy blocks. Big right hand to the face. Gozzy turns his attention to Man Crusher. Takes a right hand to the face for his troubles, and now Man Crusher working over Josh Wright, brings him up, slams him down, face first into the mat, follows up with a stomp. Brandon Ace with a stomp to the chest of Gozzy. Gozzy now up to his feet. Brandon Ace caught with that big right hand, rocking him there, springboard. What the fuck, Brandon Ace? Where the hell were you aiming that? Snap jab, slap to one side by Brandon Ace, kick to the midsection. Big Irish whip into the corner, and there goes Josh Wright. Man Crusher with a second elimination. Josh Wright eating a big fat goose egg. Brandon Ace has Gozzy in the corner, has one leg up, trying to get him up on that top turnbuckle, but Gozzy fights free. And there's only, what, one more man left. Gozzy out on the apron, and in at number 20 is Jason Jordan, a man not seen in WWE, but the story says that he's going into the backroom staff. Cravat neck breaker there by Brandon Ace on Gozzy. Brandon Ace turns his attention to Man Crusher, who's leant up against the ropes now. Spins him round, grabs him by one leg, looks to take him out. But Man Crusher, too much weight for Brandon Ace to lift. Get back on the weights, Brandon Ace, if you want to get Man Crusher out like that. Clothesline run and a miss. Gozzy up on the shoulders of Jason Jordan, but he fights his way free. Gozzy has Jason Jordan just where he needs him. Needs to get those bonus points. And a big knee strike to the jaw, and Man Crusher drops him. Jason Jordan gets a hold of Brandon Ace. Shin breaker, grabs a hold of a leg. Dragon screw takedown, and Man Crusher out the corner now. Brings Gozzy over towards the ropes, scoops him up, lifts him up, and that could be the end of Gozzy, because Man Crusher has him halfway up. Over the top rope he goes, on the apron now. Well, the Hex Legion better not get too comfy in that boiler room, because they're on the show tonight. And there goes Brandon Ace, thanks to Jason Jordan. Brandon Ace with minus point there, thanks to Jason Jordan's elimination. Pull back clothesline. Stomp to the back of the head of Gozzy. Gozzy now brought to his feet by Man Crusher. Runs through him with a clothesline. Brings him back up. Hard Irish whip into the corner. Gozzy fights out with a back elbow strike. Grabs Man Crusher by the head. Neck breaker. Jason Jordan now looking to take on Gozzy. Pops him up. Flapjacks him. Can Jason Jordan play spoiler here? Neck being cranked. Still working over Gozzy. Drops him down to the floor. Man Crusher takes a punch to the back. Jason Jordan trying to lift the weight of Man Crusher. Can't get him up. Belly to belly suplex. Drops him right on Gozzy's head. Gozzy now kips up. Jason Jordan kick to the midsection by Man Crusher. DDT plants him. Gozzy sees an opportunity to grab a hold of Man Crusher. Grabs him by the back of the head now. Brings him over towards the ropes. And out goes Man Crusher thanks to Gozzy. Gozzy with the elimination. So it's now Gozzy or Jason Jordan who's going to win this Rumble. Leg drop across the chest. There's the neck breaker. Gozzy working over Jason Jordan. That bad neck of his. But Jason Jordan up to his feet. Pull back lariat there. Drops Gozzy center of the ring. Jason Jordan could be looking to play spoiler here if he takes out Gozzy. Gozzy now grabs Jason by the back of the head, brings him over towards the ropes. Super kick to the jaw, and there goes Jason Jordan thanks to that super kick. And your winner of this Rumble is Gozzy. There you have it, Gozzy with the win in this bonus rumble to start off the show. Picking himself up, let's see, 5, 6, 7, 11 points for that win. That's 11 ranking points going on Gozzy's record there. You're not going to WrestleMania, Gozzy. As much as you'd like to, it just ain't fucking happening. So let's see what that does to Gozzy's rankings. He was on 16 points. 11 points puts him on 27. That puts him above Bullet Adams and sits him in 5th place. So we're going to move on now to the second match of the night. Here we go, right. So we're on Cotton Candy. Bill Haight is coming down ringside, going up against Oxidizing Angel, who will have company down to the ring in Marzana Rage. How you doing, Tiju22? Nice to see you, fella. To see you, nice. Here we go. Cotton Candy versus Oxidizing Angel. Take your pick here. Who's going to come out on top? Thank you very much, Monstar, for the share out. Blaze as well. Much appreciated. That's Monstar Factory Wrestling. Make sure you hit subscribe on him. Taju22 bringing you all sorts of action on his channel. Blaze McCoy with ALTD. That's Blazed Radio's channel. Pete Wall, Pillar to Post, bringing you RWO as and when he's able. Caleb James has Lockjaw Wrestling. Gozzy brings you random stuff every now and again. And anyone else I'll think of as and when they come up. Take your pick here though. Oxidizing Angel versus Cotton Candy. And the women's KO and the Iron Skull Championships are open for challenges. Send your challenge into me via Skype when you're ready. That's Morgan, Hex and Cotton Candy, your current holders. Let's send the challenges to me as the secretary is on other business tonight. And here she is coming out first, strutting her stuff with that women's KO belt around her waist. Standing in at 5 feet 5 inches tall, 132 pounds. Normally located at the nearest strip club, rocking some pole or some other man's pole. There you see Bill Haight in the background, partial to a woman named Cotton Candy. Well, 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 as if I wasn't surprised by that one. So Cotton Candy now in the ring, so we've got to bring out her opponent, being accompanied by her tag team partner Marzana Rage. She stands in at 5 feet 9 inches tall, 147 pounds. Oxidizing Angel One half of the Rage Girls, and that's Raging Chaos Wrestling. That's the channel you may find these women from. Check him out. He brings you random creation stuff as well as other games. So here we are, Cotton Candy, Oxidizing Angel. Take your pick here. Ring that damn bell, and straight out the gate with a rolling kick. They're taking down Oxidizing his Cotton Candy. Stomp to the midsection. Knee drop to the back of the head. Look at her just taunting Marzana. Stiff kick to the chest. Stomp to the arm. And now working over the arm again with that hip drop. Marzana distracting Cotton Candy, giving Oxidizing Angel the time to recover. Bill watching on. Oxidizing up to her feet now, grabs a hold of Candy, rolls her through, drops the knee to the arm. Stomp to the arm again. Oxidizing Angel looking for submission holds, trying to break Cotton Candy. Looks for the bell clap, but caught by Oxidizing Angel. There's the drop kick on the button, dropping her down to the mat. Backdrop suplex. Marzana showing pleasure in watching that happen. Bill Haight still watching closely on. Cotton blocks the forearm, grabs a hold of Oxidizing, whips her into the corner. Springboard back elbow up to the middle rope or the bottom rope. What rotation she got from such a low fucking jumping platform. Splashing down on Oxidizing, but there's another drop kick. But Cotton Candy getting straight back up. Side leg drop kick there, taking down Oxidizing Angel. And here we go. Popping that booty. Cotton Candy with the twerk into the moonsault. Cotton going all the way up top. Marzana. There's twisted moonsault there by Cotton Candy. And now Marzana up on the apron. Cotton getting all in her face. Oxidizing Angel with the time to get up. There's the German suplex distraction, holding with a bridge. One, and only a 1 count. Marzana paying her way here. I'm sure you do, Shenova. I'm sure you do. There's a stiff kick down the spine. Oxidizing brings Cotton up. No, leg swept from underneath her. And now Cotton's waiting for Oxidizing to get to her feet. I'm sure she's going to look for that drop. No, the octopus stretch. Working her like she works the pole. But Oxidizing finds a way free. Drop toe hold. Marzana up on the apron yet again, distracting the referee. Super kick, swing and a miss. And now the side leg drop kick again. Cotton going at it one more time. There you go, gents. Look at that booty pop. Into the moonsault. Crashing down on Oxidizing Angel. Stomp to the arm. Hip drop over the arm now, trying to break it. Cotton up to the top rope. Here we go, diving elbow drop. Into the leg, hooked. Referee down. 1, and only a 1 count. Still not enough to put Oxidizing Angel away. Stiff kick down the spine though, lights her up. Brings her up to her feet now. Big right hand, here it comes. No, we're going for another submission hold. Tying her up, legs up in the air. Cotton's position on her back. Well, she's done that before. Backdrop suplex again by Oxidizing Angel, and now Oxidizing getting herself all fired up as Cotton gets up, blocks the kick to the head. Has her up on the shoulders though, brings her over towards the ropes. Hot shot. Oxidizing crawling towards Bill as Bill talks some shit in her direction. Cotton Candy now. Cougar Knight, how you doing? And there's a 2 count. Nice to see you, nice Cougs. Cotton now waits for Oxidizing to get up, and here it comes again, working that stretch like she works the pole, trying to make Oxidizing tap out. Is she gonna work, or is Oxidizing gonna find a way out yet again? Cotton releases the hold, grabs a hold of Oxidizing by the head, brings her up to her feet, dodges out of the way. Oxidizing with a kick to the calf, super kick to the jaw. Here we go, straight jacket German suplex. 1, 2, and only a 2 count. I think she's talking to you, Sean, not me. Top rope. Oxidizer now dropping with the elbow drop to the chest. Jawbreaker delivered to Oxidizing Angel. Cotton, big right hand. Here we go again. Drops her down, stretching her out. Legs up, putting pressure through the shoulder joint. Is Oxidizing Angel going to tap? Is she going to say the words "I quit" here? Yes, she is. Cotton Candy picking up the victory over Oxidizing Angel. So your women's KO champion successful in taking a victory here tonight from Oxidizing Angel. There we see it. Surprisingly, Cotton didn't use her slut drop tonight. Did she not want to use it in front of Bill? Is that what that was? She was going for the submission, trying to turn him on, I think, working Oxidizing Angel like she works the pole. Look, there's the super kick to the jaw, into the straightjacket German suplex, down for the count with the bridge. Not enough to take out Cotton, but your winner of this match, kicking dirt up in the face of Oxidizing Angel as she struts round the ring. That is your women's KO champion. Blowing a kiss there to the crowd, or just wiping the jizz from her lips like normal. We're going to take this out the back now. We're going to let these ladies head on out back. But it seems Cotton can't catch a break because there's a certain woman waiting for her at the top of the ramp, looking to take away that women's KO title already. Come on, let's go. Women's KO title, there it is. How you doing, Zerk? Welcome. Amber Young challenging Cotton Candy for her women's KO belt. Bill Haight, you're just going to have to get out of the way. That's not a very positive answer, Cougar. Sorry to hear that things aren't great, but I hope you're alright. Just sit back, relax and talk some shit. You'll soon feel better, I hope. Amber Young getting in the face of Cotton Candy, talking about who sucks dick better, I'm sure. Cotton bitch slap, no, blocked by Amber, forearm to the face. Looks for another slap, but again Amber quicker on the mark. There's one suplex, rolls them hips, there's a second, and here we go again. Rolling them hips is Amber Young into the fisherman suplex. Cotton Candy reeling up to her feet though, gets caught straight away by Amber Young. Cotton a bit slow, bit sluggish after a match, takes a go to sleep knee to the face, but Cotton now fighting back, back elbow strike. Bitch slap misses, gets a hold of Amber though, tosses her straight into that box there, that stage box, grabs Amber by the back of the head, brings her over, throws her through the locker room door. Trash can in hand, taking out the trash, bashing it over. Amber Young, what the fuck is going on? What? Amber's possessed. Amber, what the hell? What the? Amber's, the Hex Legion are pulling some shit. Hex Legion are pulling some funky shit in my office. Somebody call an exorcist. Shoot her, quick. Where's your exorcist? What the hell? Cotton in trouble. She's up on the knees. What the fuck? I'm blaming the Hex Legion for this. Cotton now has Amber Young by the back of the head. What the hell? Tossed into the wall she goes. What, whoa, what the hell, she's possessed. The Hex Legion are up to some funky shit, and there we go, finally, she's let free of the trash can. Morgan Hex cast a spell on that bitch. Cotton now tosses her down the hallway. Cotton up on the shoulders of Amber Young, brought over towards that speaker box. Doing the running man. Cotton breaks free. Shoulder tackle to the back of the knee. Back elbow strike. Big right hand. Here we go. Tornado Hurricane Rana there. Cotton going up up top. Cotton calling for Amber Young. There's the double axe handle to the back of the head. Amber brought to her feet now. Big bitch kick there from Cotton Candy. Takes her down. And here we go. She's setting her up now for that slut drop, I'm sure. No. Amber Young breaks free. There's the head game there from Amber Young. Tossed into the electrical box, face first. Amber now waiting. Kick to the midsection, double underhook. Here we go, brings her up, and another head game coming from Amber Young. That rolling neck breaker, and there you have it. Amber Young is your new women's KO champion. But we're going to see some tag team action now. Havoc versus Hex Legion coming up next. So Hoss and Caleb James better be ready. So we're going tag team action. Congratulations Amber Young on becoming the new women's KO champion. But we're going to move on now. Bill's heading back out to the ring. He might as well have stayed out there. Because here we are, Bill Haight. Where are we now? Where the fuck is he? Looks like there's going to be a substitution within Havoc, because it's going to be Josh Wright taking the place of Flatline, because Flatline has a match later on tonight against Morgan Hex. So a substitution made within Havoc to accommodate the match later on tonight. But here we go, Josh Wright and Bill Haight versus the Hex Legion, Caleb James and Hoss. You're not wrong. By the Ruthless Inc. bringing in Josh Wright instead, knowing that Flatline's facing Morgan Hex. The Hex Legion will have their chance at trios action next week against the Comeback Kids, so this will be a nice little warm-up for them here tonight. Like I said, we're on the countdown. 3 shows left before Blunt Force Trauma. Who could have just brought in David? David's not here. But coming out first, Ruthless Inc. Bill Haight and Josh Wright. Can these two men here get the job done tonight? Taking on the Hex Legion. They don't often tag, they are a trios team. But coming out next, on the floor you see Hoss, behind him you see Caleb James. That is your super heavyweight champion, your light heavyweight champion of UKWF, the Hex Legion. I know who the first Iron Skull champion was. Thank you very much, Brandon Ace. So I can tell you that one. But here you are, Caleb James and Hoss into the ring. The members of Hex Legion looking to do Morgan Hex proud tonight. The new super heavyweight belt around Hoss's waist. Can both these men hold those belts going in to blunt force trauma? The Hex Legion have gone on about going. Bill Haight, shout it out in the chat if you know who it was. Super kick missed by Caleb James. Kick to the chest though. Pops up. Round he goes. Face plants Bill Haight into the mat. Knee shots to the head. Brought up again. And another knee shot. Bill being rocked by Caleb James. Nope. Wrong. The first Iron Skull champion will surprise you because, well, he's never been the Iron Skull champion again. So there's nobody that's repeated being the Iron Skull champion. Duck, dun, duck, there's the clothesline. Bill Haight fighting his way off the shoulders of Caleb James with the elbow strikes. Up on the shoulder now, Caleb James of Bill Haight brings him up. Big knee strike on the jaw of Caleb. Caleb now trying to get to Hoss to tag in the big man. And Hoss is in the ring. Big boot cuts down Bill Haight. Bill up to his feet. Combination strikes here from Bill cutting down Hoss. Kick to the shin. Doesn't drop him to the floor though. Single leg drop kick. And Bill now. Somebody lit a fire under his ass as he comes in with a double drop kick to the jaw. And tags in Josh Wright. Josh the Maverick Wright. The first Iron Skull champion is a man with luscious hair. That's all I'm saying. You can guess who it is now. A stomp to the arm. Josh Wright working over Hoss. Hoss now takes a boot to the face. Brought up. Big knee to the side of the jaw. There you go, Monstar got it, American Berserker got it, and there's the spear from Caleb James straight out of the gate coming into the match trying to take down Josh Wright. Josh now up to his feet, grabs Caleb James by the head, pulls him back, here we go, cross-face chicken wing, locks it in, give Caleb James power out. Caleb now grabs a hold of the wrist, powers through, back elbow shot to Josh Wright. Josh now up to his feet, gets caught by Caleb James and whipped into the corner. Hoss with a punch to the back of the head and a kick to the chest there. Big right hand. Whipped into the corner, back elbow strike, and there's insert Guri to Josh Wright. Josh now up to his feet again, kick to the midsection. Oh, welcome, non-stop extreme wrestling. This is the UKWF. Yes, you are. You're in the house for Ulmarwolf built. Congratulations. That's one hell of an entrance there, fella. Nice to see you, Nice. There's the drop kick to the knee. Kick to the midsection. Caleb now brings him up. And there's the... Caleb now has Josh Wright up. Sit down powerbomb there with the gut wrench. The strength of Caleb James. Caleb now setting him up as Josh Wright stumbles to his feet, looking drunk. Caleb calling for the end, and there's the knee shot to the jaw, and that could be it for Josh Wright. But Caleb James not finished with him, wants to deal out more punishment, it seems. Whips him into the corner of the Hex Legion. The referee distracted by Bill Haight. Caleb not making the tag just yet. Looks like Hoss is trying to get in the ear of Caleb James. Josh Wright fights out of the corner though with that opportunity. Fireman's carry takedown, rolls him over. Knee shot of his own to Caleb James. And now Josh Wright putting the boots to the chest of Caleb James. Bill Haight tags himself in, wants to get in on the action, stomping a hole in the chest of Caleb James. And again, yes we do. And here's the drop kick to the chest. Josh Wright giving a little bit of a hip wiggle in the ring. Bill Haight caught though by Caleb James, has him up, drops him. That could be it for Bill. Caleb James getting in the face of the referee as Bill's up, looks for the knee, caught, leg caught, over the top he goes. Flying forearm, kip up from Caleb, pops up, atomic drop, scoops Bill up, slams him down, and that's it. Caleb now looking to finish things here, boots across their face. Gut wrench again, smashed face first into the mat, that's it. Bill's done. Caleb not finished though. Caleb now backs Bill into the corner. Hoss again just talking shit. Talking as if someone's talking through him maybe. Caleb just standing there watching as Josh Wright tries to get his partner going again. Welcome Rob Matchett. And there's the package DDT. Caleb now hooks the leg for the pin. Josh Wright looking in to get in. Breaks their count by taking out the referee. Caleb takes exception now. Whips Josh Wright over the top rope. Referee still down, slowly getting to his feet as Caleb James now climbs to the top turnbuckle. Calling for Bill to get up. Has his guns aimed at Bill Haight. Here he comes through the air. Elbow drop to the chest, cutting down Bill Haight, but Bill straight back up to his feet as Hoss now tags himself in. Hoss out the gate. Big boot cuts down Bill. Bill gets caught though by Hoss as he gets to his feet, brought over to the ropes. What we got here, knee strike drops him down. What the fuck is Hoss going to do here? And a leg drop, knee drop across the back, sending Bill to the outside. Stomp to the midsection. Elbow drop to the small of the back. Brought up to his feet now. Bill grabbed by the back of the head, whipped into the knees of Caleb James. Spun around, grabbed by the throat. Big gut punch there, sends Bill Haight flying through the air. Hoss quick to grab a hold of him yet again, brings him over towards the ring post. Bill fighting free it seems, the elbow shots to the midsection. This is his opportunity. Gets a hold of Hoss, rolls him over. Big knee strike to the jaw and then slaps him down to the floor. Bill now going under the ring. This is no disqualification, no count out, and there's a chair shot. Stiff kick to the chest, leg caught, dragon screw takedown. Hoss now forearm across the back, and again Bill slaps the taste out of Hoss's mouth. Whips him into the ring, drapes him over the apron. Bill now dives into the ring, Is he going to be quick enough? No, Hoss gets a hold of him. Double under, or suplex there, tosses him over his shoulder. Hoss now looking to tag in Caleb James, but Bill brought up to his feet, uses the elbow shot to break free. Hoss slaps the wrist control, bounces off the chest, big boot, no, leg caught. Bill now shoots for legs from underneath, hammer fist down on the head of Hoss. Bill calling for the end. Hoss on his feet, big left hand, right hand across the back, forearm again. Bill scooped up. Hoss turns him round, makes him kiss the apron, and there we have blood, the crimson mask. We all know that Bill's a bleeder, and Hoss making sure the crimson mask flows on Bill Haight. Kick to the midsection, Hoss working over Bill with the combination strikes, and the kicks now. Sidewalk slam, dropping Bill on the floor. Josh Wright watching on, Caleb watching over his tag team partner as well. Tosses him into the steel stairs. Brings him up to his feet again. Hoss rolls him through. Knee strikes, holding the back of the head so Bill's got nowhere to go. Wrist control, and there's a big knee. Sends Bill Haight rolling backwards. Bounces off the knee. Bill Haight now. Elbow shots breaking free from Hoss's control. Forearm into the small of the back. Turns him round, tosses him into the ring. Bill Haight quick to follow. What we got here? Bill brings Hoss up. Whips him into the corner. Where are we going? Sits him up on the top turnbuckle. Bill climbing through the ropes. The crowd know what's coming. Bill now with a superplex to the outside. And there you see Hoss now motionless. Bill slow to get up. Up to his feet. Kick to the midsection. No, leg caught. Lariat taking down Bill Haight. Look at the crimson mask flowing down Bill's face and the blood all over his chest. Tossed into the ring now. Bill needs to make the tag to Josh Wright. Hoss cuts him off with that stomp to the back though. Grabs him by the wrist and the leg, dragging him towards the corner of Hex Legion. Gut wrench now. Brings him up, deadlift. Power bomb there. Brings him up to his feet, but Bill grabs a hold of the wrist. Pull back lariat from Bill Haight. Bill, what the fuck, meditating it seems at the feet of Hoss. Whips Hoss into the corner. Back elbow strike from Hoss. Sets him up. Power bomb into the pin. Josh Wright through the ropes. Breaks it up just in time. Over the top rope he goes. Josh Wright, where the fuck is Caleb going? Caleb up on the top rope. Decides to jump down. Forearm to the face of Josh. Over the top rope. Plants him with a DDT on the apron. Gut wrench power bomb there from the floor. Bill Haight's all alone. This could be the Hex Legion's advantage they need at the minute. Spun around. Bill now placed in the corner. Hoss with eats the knee of Bill Haight. Back elbow strike from Hoss though. Whipped into the corner of the Hex Legion. Caleb turns him round. Big right hand, no, blocked. Insaguri to Caleb James. Cuts him off the apron. Hoss brings him up. Bill on the shoulders. The tornado there from Hoss. Grabs a hold of Bill, drags him out the corner, hooks the legs. Josh Wright turns his back on Bill for some reason. And that's it. The Hex Legion come out with the victory. Josh Wright turned his back at the wrong moment, leaving his partner stranded after that tornado there. The blood on Bill's face. There was no way he was going to carry on for much longer. Here you see the powerbomb. Look at that bloody mask of Bill Haight. Hoss. Caleb James. Let's follow the Legion, says Hoss. But talking of the Legion, It looks like Morgan Hex doesn't get a chance to rest before his match later on tonight. It's coming his way. Here's a challenge. And I'm sure the roster will be surprised on who's making the challenge. I noticed that he's desperate for points because he needs to face his tag team partner for that title, because his tag team partner's scared and trying to make sure he's the #1 contender come blunt force trauma. Can Morgan Hex hold on? So Warren Benjamin in with the challenge, and as soon as this match finishes, the challengers can come in. The women's KO and well, that's your fault, Ace. You're not feeding him up. Big right hand back and forth. And flapjacks him. Morgan Hex drops him. Stiff kick down the spine. Warren Benjamin up to his feet though. Kick to the knee. Looking for that belly to back suplex. Stomp to the back of the head. Warren Benjamin working over Morgan Hex. Spinning back fist. Ducks under. Here we go. Back drop suplex. Holding on to the waist as he bounces off the floor into the German suplex. Spins him round. Brings him up. Suplex one more time. Morgan Hex feeling the floor over and over again into the speaker boxes. Spins him round. Pump. Handle. Fall away slam there. Over the shoulder he goes. Warren Benjamin working over Morgan Hex still. Grabs him by the back of the head. Drags him down the hallway. Tossed into those speaker boxes, ducks under the clothesline. Morgan Hex with a clothesline of his own to the back of the head. Brings Warren Benjamin up to his feet. Rake of the eyes, trying to blind the man. You have to put your challenge in after the match finishes. So as soon as this match finishes, you can throw a challenge in. The women's KO is currently waiting on a new challenger. Challengers have to come into me via Skype. I know, but you can't, so you can do yours here if you're quick enough. But Morgan Hex at the moment is still holding on to that belt as he's working over Warren Benjamin. Like I said, Warren Benjamin trying to protect his tag team partner by getting up to be #1 contender again. Trying to keep that belt within Baltimore. Scared of the Bastage, it seems. Tossed into the speaker box as he goes. Punch to the midsection. Kick to the midsection now. Morgan Hex being worked over. Tossed towards the shuttered doors. Hex now brought to his feet. Morgan now tosses Warren Benjamin into the lighting unit. Spins him around. Side suplex. Here we go. Morgan Hex looking to finish things here, but a rake of the eyes by Warren Benjamin. Club and blow over the back of Warren Benjamin. Straight back up to his feet though, grabbing Morgan Hex by the head. Drag down the hallway some more. Elbow shots into the midsection. Morgan Hex breaking free. Tossed into those lighting units again goes Warren Benjamin. Up on the shoulders of Morgan Hex now. And a big fuck you. No, to go to sleep. Grabs him by the legs. Deadlifts him from the floor. Into the power bomb. Hex now waiting for Warren Benjamin to get up. This could be lights out. Military press. A high above his head. Big European uppercut, and there you have it. Good night, Warren Benjamin. fallen further behind the Bastage, losing a couple points there in the ranks. But we're going to move on to some more women's action. As it's Wrestling Mama taking on Karina Black. And yep, let's go. But here we go, next matchup, Wrestling Mama versus Karina Black. Karina, the current women's champion. Mama trying to get up the ranks, but Mama is a tag team champion in her own right at the moment. Taking the belt away from Karina Black. So we got the tag team champion versus the women's champion here in this match. Don't forget the women's KO and Iron Skull need to come in now, because obviously there's only 2 or 3 more matches left. Big coming down is one half of the tag team champions of the UKWF. The Amazon herself, Wrestling Mama. D-Train dances in doing the fandango. Scaramouche, Scaramouche. The Amazon, known as Wrestling Mama, making her way down to the ring. Brandon Quavez, welcome, welcome. Maybe Brandon Quavez wants to take on Morgan Hex for the Iron Skull title. Dum dum dum. I didn't see D-Train anywhere. There he is, Maverick Championship Wrestling. Thunderbolts and lightning, very, very frightening. And here she is, the women's champion, Karina Black. Held on to that belt for a while now, Karina Black. Wrestling Mama, sorry, I missed her vital statistics, is 6'1", 160 pounds. But Karina Black is 5 feet 5 inches and 126 pounds, giving it up in height and weight. Well, whoever wants in on the Iron Skull needs to get the challenge in soon. Like I said, oh, scrap that. Iron Skull and Women's KO have just taken challenges. I heard the rumblings in the back. I now know who's looking to take the belts away from Morgan Hex and Amber Young. Collar and elbow tie-up, side headlock in. Hammerlock. Karina slips through the back. Hammerlock into the side headlock. Rolls her over. Side headlock in place on the mat. 4 big punch to the face there. How you doing, D-Train? Mama stomping on the small of the back. I'm sure you do, D-Train. I'm sure she'll make you go limp as well. Mama now boot across the face, driving it across the forehead of Karina Black. Hooks the leg for the pin. 1 and only a 1 count. What the fuck? Joey, that's my fucking bourbon. Or bourbon, should I say. Flying forearm. Karina cutting down Mama. Stomp to the back of the head. Sits Mama up. Brings her up. Death Valley driver. Arm drag takedown on Karina. Kick to the midsection by Mama. Sunset flip power bomb. Down for the pin. 1. Mama goes up top. Karina in the zone for a splash from the Mama, but Mama calling for Karina to get to her feet. Through the air, Hurricane Rana there, landed on the shoulders of Karina Black, taking her down. And now Mama backs up into the corner. Karina stumbling. Here comes Mama out. Misses. What the fuck was that? Double underhook. Suplex Karina into the corner, and now Mama goes back into the other corner. Here we go. Looking to set up again, comes running in. Sunset flip pile driver. And Mama not finished with Karina now. Karina slowed to her feet. Mama scoops her up, but Karina slips out the back door, pushes Mama away. Grabs her by the back of the head, double underhook. Suplex, holds on for the pin. 1, 2. Mama, all she needed to do was stretch out her leg and she would have been on the ropes, but kicks out on the 2. Kick to the midsection by Karina and a penalty kick to the ribs, sending Mama across the ring. Karina might be small, but she packs a powerful hit apparently. Mama trying to get to her feet, having a neck cranked. Breaks the hold with a punch to the midsection, whips Karina into the corner, jumping knee strike to the chest. Karina now brought up. Karina pushes Mama away though. Gets a hold of her by the wrist, Russian leg sweep. Blows a kiss to Mama. Mama slowly getting up to her feet. Karina spinning back kick. Grabs a hold of Mama, whips her into the ropes. Side leg drop kick. And a second drops Mama down. Mama comes in with a clothesline. Karina ducks under, rolling neck breaker. Elbow drop. Karina has Mama on the floor. Mama slowly getting up to her feet as Karina stands there in wait. Here we go again. The double underhook into the suplex for the pin, but too close to the ropes this time. Mama kicking straight out. Mama with the jawbreaker, breaks free from Karina's hold. Kick to the midsection. Sunset flip powerbomb by Mama, rolls backwards. Here we go. Could this be the end of Karina now? Mama just standing there watching over her though. Karina calling for the ropes. Mama still watching on. Shoots under, bangarang. Plants Karina Black face first into the mat. And Mama now looking to finish things as Karina stands up slowly. The Amazon. Slam. Cutting Karina's head almost clean off her shoulders, throwing her into the ropes there. Wrist lock. Hammer lock by Mama. Back elbow strike by Karina though. Breaks free. Karina. Back elbow shot to Mama. Chop across the chest. Hurricane Runner takedown. Mama crawling for the ropes. Karina with a stomp to the back of the leg. Cuts her down. Grabs a hold of the leg. Mama with the Insaguri pops up. Connects with the back of the head of Karina Black. Wheelbarrow into the face buster. And Karina does the smart thing, rolling to the outside. Mama though quick to follow as Karina stumbles to her feet. Grabs her by the back of the head. Where are we going with Karina? Brings her over towards the barrier. Tosses her into the barrier now. Face first. Kissing the barrier goes Karina. Forearm and Mama going over into the crowd. Karina hops over the barrier now to carry on the fight. Right hand to Mama's face. Knee shot to the midsection sends Mama rolling backwards. Mama with her right hand of her own. European uppercut. No, Karina comes with her forearm quickly. Referees count up to 6 as we're still fighting in the crowd. Karina backing up. 7. Karina diving into the ring. Referee up to 7 still just in time. Mama getting into the ring. Sunset flip powerbomb. Sticks the landing for the pin. 1, 2, and a kick out by Karina on 2. Karina now brought to her feet by Mama. And here's that bangarang yet again. Mama planting Karina face first into the mat, and Mama calling for the crowd to get behind her, waving her arms in the air. Sits Karina up, cranking that neck, but Karina, no, Mama wrenched the eyes there at Karina, turns around, brings her up into the stunner, drags her out of the corner now by her wrist and her legs. Karina's limp. 1, 2 and 3. Wrestling Mama with the victory over Karina Black. The Amazon getting the pin over the reigning champion. And like I say, we're only 3 episodes away before we decide who's going forward for Blunt Force Trauma to face our champions. Every victory counts. But congratulations, Wrestling Mama picking up a victory over the champ. That's going to do... Let's see, how does that affect Mama in the rankings? Wrestling Mama is currently sitting on 12 points. With that, she's up to 17. She's about halfway up the rankings. Mama could slowly climb and get there. The women have a bonus rumble next week, so that could be the answer. Blunt Force Trauma. We're going to go straight out back because our champ is being challenged. Amber Young running her cocksucker out back, and she's already being challenged. And no, it's not the D-Train trying to take advantage of that cocksucker of hers. It's Mad Dog Molly Shamrock. Molly Shamrock looking to take that belt away from Amber Young. Let's see, can she get it done? Amber Young still nowhere near taking over Aradia as #1 contender for Karina Black's title. Molly Shamrock looking to climb the ranks in Three Lions Wrestling by taking this title away. Molly getting up in the face of Amber Young. Big European uppercut. Molly grabs Amber by the back of the head, snapmare takedown. Stiff kick down the spine. Sits up, Amber, stiff kick down the spine again, but this one seems to have pissed Amber up. She gets up, leg caught though by Molly. Back elbow strike to Amber, arm drag, takedown. Sarita knees again. Molly's brain pan being rocked by Amber's knees here. I'm the cunt, Joey, not you. You're an asshole. Tossed down the hallway goes Amber Young, falling to the floor. Slowly up. Grabs Molly by the head, drags her down the hallway. Where are we going with Molly Shamrock? Molly fighting out of the grip though. Elbow shots to the midsection. Watch out, you might make her cough up some spunk. Tossed hard into the wall goes Amber Young. Molly now grabs her. No, big right hand by Amber Young. Amber now tosses Molly down the hallway, makes her fall towards the steel chair outside my office. You know, the naughty step. Yes, that is correct, Brandon Quaves. I have a challenger lined up though, so if you're going to get in, you're going to have to get in after that one. Molly now has Amber Young by the back of the head, dragging her down the hallway. But you might want to get a challenge in at any point. Molly tossed into the wall and bounced off the steel chair. Amber Young now brings Molly up to her feet, makes her kiss the knees. We know what's coming next. The prelude to the head game was the knee strikes. Here we go, double underhook. Up she goes, on the shoulders. Amber Young's head game is in point, but it's not enough to take out Molly Shamrock, so she grabs the steel chair. Misses with a shot though. Back elbow shot there by Molly. Shooter. Sorry, but Molly was bent over in a way that made me think a little bit wrong. There's the leg drop over the top. Jumping over the top. Amber Young now dropping the leg off the speaker box. There's another leg drop to the chest of Molly Shamrock. Amber calling for the end. Sits Molly up. Grabs her between those thunder thighs. And now the elbow shots to the top of the dome. Amber now sits her up. In between those thighs again. Elbow shots to the top of Molly's brain pan, trying to rock her. Molly brought to her feet by Amber Young. Misses with that knee shot. Molly from behind spins Amber around. Tosses her into that speaker bait. Bouncing off it. Molly has her up. Suplex. Dumping her on the back of the head. Now Molly calling for it. Looking to finish things here. Spins Amber around onto her knees. Forearm across the head. And again. And there's the cutter out of nowhere by Molly Shamrock. But Amber's not finished yet. Amber brought to her feet now. And there's another cut. No, Amber pushes her away this time. Back elbow strike by Amber. Kick to the midsection. Here we go. Amber looking for that head game one more time. Rolling neck breaker. And that's all she wrote for Molly Shamrock. And Amber Young successfully defends the women's KO title. So, title defended. We're going to move on to some tag team action again. Same rules as earlier on. No disqualification, no count out. First team out is going to be Bullet Adams. His tag team partner Brandon Ace. They're going up against Pete Wall and the Iron Warrior known as Warhammer. Well, Miss Jones might let me know, but Miss Jones is currently busy. She's running some errands, should I say. So take your pick here. Baltimore's Bullet or Warhammer for the win. Brandon Ace and Bullet Adams versus Pete Wall and the Iron Warrior. If you want to put a challenge for the Iron Skull belt, you need to send it in to me. And you need to send it in soon, because after this there's only one more match. Monster calling for Ace and Bullet for the win. Joey calling for Warhammer for the win. Both these teams have picked up some points in the house shows as of late. Looking to finish things off here with another win will send them up the rankings just a little bit more. Where are we? Let's have a look at the UKWF tag team rankings as they speak. At the moment, we have Warhammer on 4 points, Baltimore's Finest on 3.5. The number one contenders at the moment are your Angry Assholes on 26.5. Bullet Adams, Brandon Ace, here we are, the newly formed tag team in action here tonight. They're coming out next. Pete Wall and the Iron Warrior. The team known as Warhammer. Here we go, slow and into the ring. We saw the Iron Warrior on earlier in the Rumble to open the show. Pete Wall, the Angry Viking, a little pissed off, but he was overlooked. Looking to take it out on Brandon Ace and Bitter Adams. But here we go, Bullet Adams, Brandon Ace, Bullet and Pete to start the match. Big knife edge chop across the chest, European uppercut by Pete Wall, scooped up, sidewalk slam there by Pete on Bullet, stomp to the chest, stomp to the arm, Bullet being worked over early on by Pete Wall, scooped up, deadlift gut wrench, power bomb, sitting down with Bullet Adams now. Stomp to the small of the back. Full control, raining down the hammer fist. Stomp to the midsection, but Adams needs to get up. Needs to get fighting, because Pete Wall will not let up if you let him take control like this. Knee into the small of the back. Bullet now breaking free of the submission hold. Grabs a hold of Pete Wall by the back of the head. Brings him over towards the corner of Baltimore Bullet. Tagged in Brandon Ace. That's a smart tag already. Bullet waiting for Pete, and there's the 3D. Stomp to the midsection. Missed with a stomp to the head. Pete up to his feet. Jumping knee strike by Brandon Ace. Just rocks Pete backwards. Doesn't take him off his feet. And now the Iron Warrior and Pete Wall going to work on Brandon Ace. The Irish whip into the ropes. Back body drop from the two. And now the Iron Warrior has Brandon Ace laid out on the floor. Looking to make him tap out early on. The Charm City player fighting his way free with a knee strike to the head. Jumping knee strike misses. Iron Warrior though, kick to the midsection. Brings him up, brain buster there. Shoulder block takedown. Brandon Ace, springboard forearm, this time connects. We saw him try that in the Rumble earlier, missing completely. This time he manages to land it. Brandon Ace now looking to make the Iron Warrior tap out. The Iron Warrior crawling for the ropes, trying to make it to the ropes, but he eventually decides just to break the grip of Brandon Ace and rocks him with a right hand to the face. The arm certainly hurt there, but Brandon Ace caught by the Iron Warrior now. Shoulder barge, the spear hits the turnbuckle instead, and Brandon Ace clotheslines him out of the ring. Pete Wall trying to take a cheap shot. Brandon Ace misses. The Iron Warrior now brought to his feet on the outside. Whipped in, draped over the apron now. Gets up to his feet quickly though. Brandon Ace dives into the ring, catches the Iron Warrior and whips him across into the corner. Jumper knee strike. Stomp to the chest. Brandon Ace now has the Iron Warrior draped over. Guillotine leg drop. Ace now going up top as the Iron Warrior looks to crawl for Pete Wall. Elbow drop just catches him in the small of the back. Brandon Ace now looking to put him away with a Charm City driver. Picks him up, has him by the pants, drops him on his head. Charm City driver, hooks the leg for the pin. 1, 2, and a kick out on 2 by the Iron Warrior. Pete Wall had faith in his tag team partner, it seemed. Didn't even come in to break it up, even though it was right in front of him. Ace dragging the Iron Warrior over. Bullet Adams now tagged into the match. Adams now with the elbow shots to the small of the back. Now showing off with the press ups on the Iron Warrior's back. Looking up at Pete as he does them. Grab by the head. Bullet now. Snap med in the corner of Warhammer. Iron Warrior tags in Pete Wall, the fresh man now into the ring. Stomp to the knee. Pete has a right hand to the face by Bullet Adams though. Adams now brings Pete back up to his feet. Irish whip into the corner of Baltimore Bullet. Tags in Brandon Ace. Up he goes. Assisted DDT. Throws him over into the suplex there. The assist there from the feet of Bullet Adams. Stomp to the knee by Brandon Ace. Rolls Pete over. Ties up the legs, kick to the ribs. Pete reaches back to protect those ribs, and again a stomp to the back, making Pete kiss the mat. Stomp to the knees, and here we go. Brandon Ace now make Pete Wall eat the knee. Back elbow shots. Adams wrenching back on the neck of Brandon Ace. Knee in the small of the back, but Ace breaks free. Whips Pete into the corner. Pete fights his way out, tosses Brandon Ace. Back elbow strike by Ace though. Kick to the midsection by Pete. Great toe, jump and spinning forearm there. Takes out Brandon Ace, and Brandon Ace rolls to the outside. Pete quick to follow his Ace. Comes in with a kick to the midsection. Pete though grabs Ace by the head now. Brings him over towards the steel steps. Changes his mind, and Brandon Ace takes advantage of the hesitation with the elbow strikes to the midsection. Snap jab. Block the punch. Pete now grabs Brandon Ace by the back of the head. Brings him over to the barrier, makes him kiss the barrier and makes him fall to the floor. Ace now brought to his feet, chop across the chest. Rolls through, wrist lock into the hammerlock, Ace down to one knee. Punch to the midsection of Pete Wall, trying to fight up and break free of the hold. Knife edge chop across the chest. Back and forth between these two, spinning back kick. Pete, big right hand. Misses with that swing. Brandon Ace now has Pete by the back of the head. Brings him over towards the barrier. Places him against the barrier. Forearm to the face. Spinning back kick. Has Pete again by the back of the head. Brings him towards the ring now. Face first. Makes Pete kiss the apron. Or the barrier, should I say. Pete now brought up to his feet. Spinning back kick. Swing and a miss there by Brandon Ace. Side suplex. Dumps Brandon Ace on his neck on the outside. But Adams now decides to get involved. Drops down from the apron, grabs a hold of Pete. Suplex, rolls through into the Falcon Arrow. Brandon Ace now picks Pete up, grabs him by the back of the head, brings him over towards the apron again, sits him up in the corner. Brandon Ace with a big kick to the midsection, punches to the face, forearm, spinning back kick. Working Pete Wall over with a combination strikes, bounces him off Bullet's knees, and then a jumping knee strike into the back. Ace now brought Pete up to his feet. Big Irish whip tosses him into the ring, draping him over the apron, but Pete up to his feet now. Brandon Ace dives into the ring, tosses him into the corner of Bullet. Tags in Bullet Adams now. Irish whip across the ring. Back body drop, no, flapjack. Stomp to the small of the back. And again, Bullet Adams working over Pete Wall. And another stomp to the small of the back. Grabs him by the wrist. And that could be it. Pete Wall could be getting choked out right now by Bullet Adams. Triangle choke locked in. But Pete powers through. Lifts Bullet up. And there's the power bomb. Pete obviously feeling the effects. You can see him grabbing at his throat, trying to get some air. Dragon screw takedown by Bullet Adams. Stomp to the small of the back of Pete Wall. Pete now brought to his feet. Bullet whips him into the empty corner. Turns him round. Scoops Pete up. Ties him up in a tree of woe. What's Bullet got in store here? What the fuck? Bullet's gone over to the corner of Baltimore Bullet. Climbing the ropes. Pete Wall now trying to get out of that tree of woe. Bullet doing the cross on his chest. And it looks like, there it is, the coast-to-coast drop kick across the ring, busting open Pete Wall. And Pete Wall now wearing the crimson mask, thanks to Bullet Adams. drags him out the corner, hooks the leg for the pin. The Iron Warrior dives into the ring. Brandon Ace sees him, and Pete Wall kicks out just in time because Brandon Ace had cut the Iron Warrior off. The elbow shots to the small of the back. Bullet Adams showing off again with the press ups on the back of Pete Wall this time. Stomp misses. Pete up to his feet. Right hand to the midsection. Whips him into the corner. Running European uppercut. Bullet falls to the floor. And there it is, the guillotine choke. The garrote locked in. Pete trying to make Bullet choke out. But Bullet powering through, grabs a hold of the wrist, rolls Pete over his shoulder. Bullet now whips him into the empty corner yet again. Gut punch. Bullet up on the middle rope. Grabs Pete by the neck. The roll through of the cutter there from the middle rope, and Bullet spitting up blood. What the fuck? Punch to the midsection by Pete. Elbow strike to the back of the head. Jump and spinning uppercut there by Pete Wall. And Bullet now rolls to the outside. Pulls himself up on the apron. Pete comes in with a diving shoulder block. Kick to the head. Bullet jumps over the top rope. Gets caught by Pete straight away though. Big power bomb there by Pete Wall. And Bullet now trying to make it to the corner of Baltimore. Bullet tags in Brandon Ace. Pete Wall let it happen. Kitchen sink knee by Ace. And a second cuts down Pete Wall. Ace being smug in the corner now. Leg hooked. Down for the pin. 1, 2. And there's the kick out on 2. Pete now sits up. Brought up to his feet. Brandon Ace. What's he looking for here? Knee shot to the top of the head by Pete Wall. Counters. Big European uppercut. Bullet on these all fours on the outside of the ring. Pete's time to take advantage. Kick to the midsection. Tosses him out. Up on the middle rope. Sunset flip powerbomb. Pete rolls through. Kick to the midsection. Brings Brandon Ace back up to his feet. Pete just staring at him though. What the fuck? Come on. Finish the man off. He's swaying in the breeze, look. Brandon Ace comes to. Ducks under the clothesline. Kick to the midsection. Knee strike to the head. Kick to the midsection again. Sweeps the leg from underneath Pete. And now Brandon Ace waits for Pete Wall to get to his feet. Here comes the Charm City Driver one more time. The Iron Warrior exhausted on the air ropes. Draped over 2. And a kick out by Pete Wall on 2. A close call for Warhammer there. Stomp to the small of the back. Stomp to the elbow joint now. Brandon Ace bringing Pete Wall back to his feet. Big right hand drops him. And another. Pete shoots back up, gets caught. Pull back lariat, no, reversed. Irish whip, no, there's the knee to the face by Brandon Ace. Ace now brings Pete to his feet once more. Has him up on his shoulders. Pete's out. That's it. Good night, Pete. How Pete can stand. Whipped into the corner now. Bullet Adams, forearm to the back of the head. Spinning back kick by Brandon Ace. And again, Pete whipped into the corner of the Baltimore Bullet. Tags in Bullet Adams. Knee strike. Bullet Adams with a knee strike. Double team suplex there, and now Pete's trying to make it the Iron Warrior. Stomp misses. Pete rolls out of the way. Back elbow strike on Bullet Adams. Jumping. Here it is, that guillotine choke. Rolling through the garrote, locked in. Bullet Adams in trouble. Is that going to be it? No. Bullet Adams powering through yet again. Pete Wall needs to make a tag. Sees Bullet Adams shooting in, forearm across the back. Knee strike to the side of the head. That's it, Pete. Now's your opportunity to tag out. Bring Bullet Adams up to his feet though. Whips him into an empty corner. Pete now just staring at Bullet Adams. What the fuck, Pete? The blood loss going to your head. What are you doing, man? You've got the man rocked. Pete, big European uppercut as Adams against the ropes. Right hand, no, blocked. Big left hand by Bullet Adams. Ducks under the clothesline, but Pete comes back with a second one, drops him. Stomp to the midsection. And now the knee in the small of the back, wrenching back on the neck of Bullet Adams. Is Bullet gonna tap? No, Bullet breaks free yet again. kick to the midsection by Adams. Whips him into the corner of Baltimore Bullet. Across the ring, no. Pete Wall misdirection. Bullet dives under. There's the clothesline coming back into the ring, cutting down Pete Wall. Hooks the leg for the pin. Brandon Ace sees the Iron Warrior coming in, grabs a hold, busts him open, and there you have it. Baltimore Bullet picking up the victory over Pete Wall and the Iron Warrior. Bullet Adams, Brandon Ace. Afraid so, Pete. Afraid so. Looks like Joey's got some shots to do. But here we go. Gonna move on into the final match of tonight. So we got Flatline versus Morgan Hex.
I am in the top 1%.
Here we go, Morgan Hex, Flatline. What should be the main event of tonight. These two super heavyweights clashing. Who's coming away with a victory here? Remember, the Iron Skull and Women's KO Championship challengers coming to me. Here we go. Boom, 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 boom. 7'2", 332 pounds. A member of Ruthless Inc. He's simply known as Flatline. Flatline making his way down of the Hex Legion. Now can he take the head of the snake itself and take out Morgan Hex? Here we go, Flatline now in the ring. And here he comes, the Iron Skull champion. the leader of the Hex Legion himself, Morgan Hex. Morgan Hex stands at 7 foot 3 inches tall, 376 pounds, 1 inch taller. Oh my god, 44 pounds heavier. Hex now slow into the ring, wiping his feet off, showing respect for the ring there, Morgan Hex. Here we go, Morgan Hex, flatline. Ring the bell, here we go. Hex straight out the gate with a big boot to Flatline's chest, dropping him to the floor. Boot to the back. Flatline now, elbow shot to the midsection. Shoulder block and bounces off Hex. Flatline shocked at that. Picks him up and Hex counters, putting all his body weight onto the top of Flatline. Flatline now taking the boots on the floor. Hex now brings him up to his feet. Pop up, flapjacks him. Stiff kick down the spine. Hex sits him back up again. Headlock, locked in, knee in the small of the back. Trying to choke the life out of Flatline. Flatline now trying to fight his way back to his feet. Elbow shot to the midsection and another. Separates the hold. Flatline rolls to the outside though. What the fuck? Trying to regroup it seems. Morgan Hex jumps over the top rope. Big boot and a clothesline missed by both of these men. Uppercut by Morgan Hex. Scooped up. Big power slam there. Scooped up. Timothy, how you doing? Nice to see you, Nice. Morgan Hex has Flatline up. Running power slam, plants him on the floor on the outside. Hex now brings Flatline up to his feet. A rake of the eyes. But Flatline comes back in with another power slam. Brought up to his feet, big right hand, no, blocked. Hex with a big headbutt, drops Flatline down to the floor. Brings him back up to his feet, right hand, no, blocked. Kick to the midsection by Flatline. Back elbow shot, kick to the guts again. Brings him up, backbreaker by Flatline. Hex takes a stiff kick down the spine now. Lighting up that back some more. Flatline grabs Hex by the head, walks him over towards the ring post. But Hex breaking free of the hold. P1 Ryan, how you doing? Nice to see you, nice. Big right hand by Flatline, whipped into the ring goes Morgan Hex, draped over the apron. Elbow shot to the head. Flatline on the apron, leg drop across the throat. Flatline now rolls into the ring. Hex face down, ass up. Up to his feet he goes. Grab by the throat by Flatline. Choke slam over the knee. The backbreaker there. Hooks the leg for the pin. 1, 2, and a 2 count by Flatline. Flatline now waits for Morgan Hex to get up to his feet. Kick to the midsection. Up he goes. Stomp to the back of the head. Curb stomp there. And there's a 3 count. Flatline has pinned Morgan Hex after that curb stomp. There's the choke slam over the knee of Morgan Hex. A stomp, there it is. That was the move that put the lights out on Morgan Hex. Pinned now, 1, 2, and 3. And that's all she wrote. Flatline finished off Morgan Hex there. Morgan Hex laid out on the outside of the ring. Flatline making sure this crowd knows his name. Flatline now walking up the ramp. As it looks like Morgan Hex just about coming to on the outside of the ring now. But here we go. Morgan Hex, I'm afraid to say, when you're the Iron Skull champion, there's a target on you. So the champion Morgan Hex, speak up in the chat if you want in. Morgan Hex is your Iron Skull champion. There was a challenge by Brandon Ace. Not only Brandon Ace, but Bullet Adams. Another man wanting in was Mean Joey Green. Another man wanting in was the D-Train, that big old ball of sexy. Make sure you check out Maverick Championship Wrestling. Another man wanting in was Sean Shamrock. I see a Brandon Quavez. Well, in that case, D-Train, you said it before Brandon Quavez. So, Pete Wall. God damn it, D-Train. Right, Gozzy is in. Sean Shamrock had asked before that. Pete Wall. Where are you, Pete Wall? And the last man to enter, well, it's going to have to be the D-Train, because nobody else stepped up. Alright, are you saying Brandon Quavez asked before you? D-Train, are you fucking with me? Are you having Brandon Quavez go in, or are you going in? Speak up now. You want to let Quavez, are you sure? Right, okay. There'll be no entrance on this. We're going to have to make some custom rules. No over the top rope. Oh no, what the fuck? Oh dear. We can't do a KO with 8 people. That 8 has got to go down to 6. Suck. Sorry boys, but it's down to 6 men, not 8. God damn it, I thought you could do KOs, but you can't. Right, UK. Shame 2K. Well, there's got to be Morgan Hex either way as number 1 in there, as he is our champion laid out at the side of the ring. Morgan Hex. No, I'm not doing an elimination chamber. Morgan Hex. Who else was there? Shamrock was in before anyone else, so Sean Shamrock. Bullet Adams. These were in before Bullet. Mean Joey Green was in. Sorry, Brandon, but you're gonna have to take a seat. Pete Wall. Gozzy, Pete and Mean Joey Green were the first three, yep. So Gozzy is in. Oh, fuck's sake, man. Well, he was definitely there. Jesus Christ, people. Sorry, but Brandon Ace had sent me a message before I asked who was in, but that's when I thought I could do 8. Mean Joey Green had sent me a message, definitely. Right, who was in? Was it Bullet or was it Pete first? Gozzy and Pete before Bullet. Thank you, D-Train. So there you have Pete Wall and Gozzy. Yes, but Gozzy, remember, these messages have to come in after a challenge has been successfully or unsuccessfully happened. You don't just get to bank a challenge because you sent a message earlier on. But guess what? Oh, for fuck's sake, are you serious, Brandon Quaves? Right, I'm going to test that theory out, but if you're wrong, God help you. Here we go. You're probably right, to be honest. Damn it, Quaves! Right, 1 second. We're gonna get there. We are gonna get there. Right, here we go. Morgan Hex, Morgan Hex, Morgan Hex. Fuck's sake. Brandon Ace. Where is it? Mean Joey Green. Mean Joey Green. Mean Joey Green. Sean Shamrock. Right, Pete Wall, Pete Wall, Pete Wall, Pete Wall. Gozzy. Bullet Adams. And then Brandon Quaves. No entrance. Right. Championship on, yeah. Here we go, because guess what? There it is. At fucking last. Right, so we've got Bullet, we've got Pete Wall, we've got Mean Joey Green. Not only that, we have Morgan Hex, obviously our champion. We got Brandon Ace, Shamrock. Gozzy. And Brandon Quaves. Somebody get me a drink. Brandon being worked over by Bullet Adams. Pete Wall being worked over by Morgan Hex, who's come to and tosses him out the ring. Super kick on the jaw of Gozzy by Mean Joey Green. Ace working over Shamrock, forearm to the face. Kick to the midsection. Pete Wall's mopped up that blood pretty well, but how long is it before he gets busted open again? Shamrock takes a knee to the face by Brandon Ace. Brandon Quaves being worked over by Bullet. Picks him up from the floor with a gut wrench suplex. Spinning back kick by Mean Joey Green in the clothesline in the corner. Brandon Ace eats the snake eyes in the corner now. Pete Wall humping the post, it seems, over there. Morgan Hex back into the ring now. Elbow drop on the chest of Brandon Ace. Sit down powerbomb by Bullet Adams on Brandon Quaves. Pete Wall being led over towards the barrier, but it breaks free of Morgan Hex's hold. Morgan Hex eats the elbow shot to the midsection. Punch to the midsection again. Patella brainbuster on Bullet Adams. Brandon Quaves slides on his knees and uppercuts Gozzy. What a DDT there by Mean Joey Green on Bullet Adams. Gozzy rolling to the outside. Pete Wall working over Morgan Hex. Bell clap by Hex. Face first into the floor goes Shamrock as Pete Wall works over Morgan Hex on the outside. Kick to the midsection. Whipped into the corner goes Shamrock, spun around by Brandon Ace. Kick to the midsection. Headbutt, forearm to the face. Brandon Ace going to the outside. Shamrock draped over the ropes. Brandon Ace with a drop kick to the side of the head. But Adams working over Brandon Quaves. Single leg drop kick takes down Gozzy and a forearm into the back of Mean Joey Green. Remember, you eliminate the champ, you become the champ. Oh fuck, we got pins on. What the fuck? I thought we turned pins off. Do 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 do. This didn't happen. Ignore everything you say. It's not a UKWF show without one fuck up at least. Damn you to hell. Morgan Hex. Mean Joey Green. Gozzy. Brandon Ace. Bullet Adams. Pete Wall. Brandon Quaves. And holy shit, who am I missing? Who am I missing? Who am I missing? Who am I missing? Shamrock. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Custom match rules. Off. KO. On. Off. On. You know what? We're going to go medium health now because we've fucked around long enough. And title on, championship. Morgan Hex, done. Here we go again, blah 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 blah. Ignore everything which just happened. These 8 men again. Fuck me. I need a drink. I need a beer. In a minute I'm going to hit the whiskey. Uh-oh. No. No. No man takes a deep breath when that's about to happen. You clench up and clench up good. Sliding uppercut there by Brandon Quaves to Shamrock. Mean Joey Green going after Brandon Ace Inseguri. Brandon Quaves hung over the rope. Morgan Hex going after Bullet Adams and Pete Wall going after Gozzy. Stiff kick down the spine to Brandon Ace. Tossed over the rope goes Bullet Adams. Gozzy thumped out of the ring by Pete Wall. Mean Joey Green climbing up the ropes as Brandon Ace calls for him, and Brandon Quaves dumped across the ring like a sack of spuds by Shamrock. Big boot by Pete, cuts down Gozzy. Brandon now takes a shot to the arm. Now a stomp on the arm there by Shamrock. Drop kick by Brandon Ace to Mean Joey Green. Bullet Adams on the apron gets caught. Morgan Hicks scooped up by Bullet now though. Makes him kiss the steel steps. Gozzy working over Pete Wall. Atomic drop to Shamrock. And again by Brandon Quaves, drops him to the floor. Brandon Ace working the knee shots to the head of Mean Joey Green. And a big knee shot to the chest. Morgan Hicks with a stomp to the small of the back of Bullet Adams. Shamrock with a shoulder block takedown and another knee. And Joey's been busted open by Brandon Ace. Shamrock tosses Brandon Quaves through the middle rope. Hangs him up. Hangman DDT plants him in the center of the ring. Brandon Ace still going after Mean Joey Green. Morgan Hex still fighting with Bullet Adams. And Pete Wall and Gozzy tying it up on the outside still. Hex kisses the apron. Brandon Quaves has Shooter on the floor inside the ring. Gozzy tosses Pete now in the ring. High kick there by Mean Joey Green on Ace. Spinning back kick. Forearm to the face. Pete going after Gozzy. Shamrock had him in a headlock, but Pete says, no, that's my man. Off the corner he goes. Running back elbow strike from the corner. Shamrock scooped up. Eats a sidewalk slam from Pete. Joey planted with a DDT. Bullet now grabbed by the back of the head. Led down the side of the ring towards the steel steps, but Bullet breaks free of the hold. Brandon Quaves now climbing back up into the apron. Over the top rope he comes. Looking to go back after Shamrock, I think, as Brandon Ace eats an elbow shot to the midsection for Joey to break free. Ducks under Joey's advances, and now Brandon Ace chopping away at the tree. That is Mean Joey Green. Big clothesline bounces Brandon Ace off the apron. Quaves now brought to his feet by Pete, but breaks free of the hold. European uppercut. Gozzy tosses Shamrock to the outside. Choke slam by Brandon to Pete Wall on the inside. But it has Morgan Hex kissing the ring post. And we've got more blood here. Shamrock's now been busted open by Gozzy, it seems. Brandon now waiting for Pete to get to his feet. Looking to put him in a deep slumber. And there's a deep slumber delivered to Pete Wall, who rolls to the outside for safety. Shamrock now scooped over. And a knee shot to the face by Gozzy. Could be worse, Pete. It could be lower cream pie. Ducks under the ropes. Bullet back in with a running clothesline, taking down Morgan Hex. Brandon Ace in the ring with Mean Joey Green. Joey brought to his feet by Ace now. Joey shrugs him off. Gozzy knocks down Bullet Adams. Shamrock looks to pick Adams up, but Gozzy with the right hand rolls him over, and here's that big knee shot again to the face of Shamrock. Pete dives in through the bottom rope, sees Joey in the corner, but Brandon Ace comes running in with a knee shot to the back. Quaves now into the ring as Brandon Ace is on his knees. Joey from behind, inverted DDT. Rolling cutter there to Ace, Bullet Adams by Gozzy. Mean Joey Green now waiting for Ace to get to his feet slowly. From behind, inverted Frankensteiner planting Ace head first into the mat. Pete bitch slapping the fuck out of Brandon Quaves. Quaves now slowly getting up. Pete has him scouted. Arm drag takedown no by Brandon Quaves. Comes in with a double axe handle. Charm City driver to Mean Joey Green. Hex now going after Bullet Adams. Ace up. Gut buster by Brandon Quaves on Brandon Ace. Gozzy has his ass totted up. German suplex there by Shamrock. Brandon Ace laid out on the floor. Bullet Adams needs a power bomb on the ramp though. Quaves rolls out of the ring, out of the way of Pete's boot. Knife edge chop, no. Shamrock with the curb stomp to Gozzy on the outside, not enough. Bullet Adams to the elbow, shot to Morgan Hex, breaking free. Guillotine leg drop by Brandon Ace. Redneck Avenger, how you doing? Backbreaker by Morgan Hex. Kick to the midsection on Gozzy by Shamrock. Shamrock snap suplex on the outside. Bullet Adams flapjacked on the ramp. Patella brainbuster to Quaves. Back elbow shot by Brandon Ace on Pete Wall. Flapjacked again is Bullet Adams on the ramp. Mean Joey Green with a flying forearm. Taking down Gozzy as Brandon Ace rains down right hands on Pete, followed by a gut stomp. Joey tosses Gozzy towards Shamrock. Bullet. Snap suplex. Ace plants Pete Wall center of the ring. Leg swept from underneath him. Morgan Hex eats the knee. Clothesline by Bullet Adams. On the ramp. Stomp across the face. Gut punches by Pete. And the uppercut to Brandon Ace. Sends him flying. Kick to the midsection. Scooped up. Backbreaker by Morgan Hex. Kick to the midsection on Pete Wall. Whipped into the corner he goes. Morgan Hex taking this further up the ramp. Where's he going with Bullet Adams on his shoulder? Drags him down towards the ring, it seems. Man on a mission. But Bullet Adams drops out of the way now. Shoots the shoulder to the knee. Pete. Elbow to the small of the back. Morgan Hex now. Plants Bullet Adams with a DDT. Brandon Quaves makes Gozzy kiss the ring apron. Pete with a gut wrench. Sit down powerbomb to Brandon Ace. Quaves now has Gozzy up. Gozzy with a fall away slam, it tossed over on top of Bullet Adams. Brandon Ace now mounts Pete, raining down the left hand to the face. Morgan Hex rolls into the ring. Gozzy shrugs off Brandon Quaves. Stomp to the small of the back of Bullet Adams. And now all the weight going through the chest of Bullet Adams, driving the air from his lungs. Gozzy kisses the steel steps. Over the shoulder goes Brandon Ace. Brandon Ace busted open, it seems. Pete Wall has him. Whips him into the corner. But Adams has his attention on Pete Wall. Right hand saving his tag team partner. Shooter gonna make the kiss the steel steps now. Brandon Quaves stalling. Doing some squats with Gozzy up in the air. Stalling suplex. Pete now whipped into the corner by Bullet Adams. Bullet now has him, whips him across. Bullet goes underneath the bottom rope, jumps back in the ring. Here he comes with that clothesline, almost taking Pete's head off. Right hand to Ace, kick to the midsection. Double underhook, dirty deeds. And there goes Brandon Ace, eliminated by Bullet Adams. Bullet with one elimination, and it's Brandon Ace. Bullet now sit down powerbomb to Brandon Quaves. Nobody's taken out the champ yet. Stomp to the back of Quaves. Here we go, Mean Joey Green with that right hand. Sit down powerbomb again, delivered to Quaves by Bullet Adams. Patella brainbuster on Gozzy. Right hand across the back. There's the DDT, the pot of gold by Shamrock. Shamrock now has Joey up. What's he going to look for here? Sets him up for that nut package. DDT again, and there goes Mean Joey Green. Shooter with the elimination, and Mean Joey Green. Brandon now down, picks Bullet up, smashes his face off the ring mat, and here comes Morgan Hex with that heart stopper. Shamrock saw it coming. Pete now back into the ring. Brandon Quaves was waiting for Bullet Adams to get up to his feet. Flying clothesline to the back of the head of Gozzy. There goes Shamrock out the ring. Gozzy shoots the legs from underneath Quaves. Oh dear, Bullet. Looks like you're on a dirt road to glory. And there goes Bullet Adams. Pete Wall just knocked out Bullet Adams with a dirt road to glory. There goes the punches to the midsection of Morgan Hex. The dirt road to glory taking out Bullet Adams. We've got bodies scattered everywhere now. Diving body splash there. Brandon brought to his feet by Pete Wall. Rolls him over his back though. Shamrock brings Morgan up here. He rolls him over his back. So we're down to what? Brandon Quaves, Pete Wall, Morgan Hex, and what the fuck? Where's Gozzy gone? Deep slumber eliminates Pete Wall. Brandon Quaves with the elimination. Big right hand, back elbow strike. Quaves now has his attention on Gozzy, it seems. Uppercut. Scooped up. Quaves slips through the back door. Forearm across the back. Big punch to the face of Gozzy. Forearm across the back. Morgan Hex with the heart stopper. Not enough. Big uppercut from Brandon Quaves again to Gozzy. Gozzy in trouble. Brandon Quaves has him up, slams him down with authority. He's going to be looking for that deep slumber as Morgan Hex is being worked over by Shamrock. Pete Wall still on the floor. Over he goes. Morgan Hex now in the corner. Shamrock, back elbow strike. Gut punch, no. Brandon Quaves catches the arm. Gut punch of his own. Slides to his knees and then an uppercut takes down Gozzy. And Gozzy could be in trouble here because Brandon Quaves is all fired up. Tosses him into the ring though. Dives in after him. Morgan Hex with a sit-down powerbomb. Now waiting for Shamrock to get up. What the fuck? Brandon Quaves in the corner all hyped up. There's the heart stopper. And there's a knockout. Double knockout. Gozzy and Shamrock got knocked out at the same time. So it's now down to Morgan Hex and Brandon Quaves. Quaves with a knee strike to Morgan Hex. He's waiting for Hex to get to his feet. Brandon Quaves now has Hex up. He's looking for the deep slumber. No, Hex with a gut punch. Clothesline takes down Quaves. Rumour has it there's a man waiting at the top of the ramp looking to see what goes on here. Stomp to the small of the back. Morgan Hex now brings Brandon Quaves from the floor, deadlifting him above his head. Dumps him on his face. Quaves now in trouble as Hex waiting for him. Here's that heart stopper, and there you have it. Morgan Hex retains his belt. But I'm afraid to say that's not the end for Morgan Hex. Oh no, because there's another man who didn't get to join this match. In fact, there's two men who didn't get to join this match, who see their opportunity now to come down and take out Morgan Hex. Here we go. Two more men coming down because they didn't get to join these 8 men in the ring. Oh, what the hell? We're doing an update now? Seriously, WWE? We're going to cancel that shit. Yeah, we're going to turn that off. Fuck off. Get out of here. Right. Triple threat. Where are we? So Morgan Hex is obviously in the match. Going through it tonight. These two men did want in, so I'm going to give them their shot, and that's the D-Train. And last but not least, the other man who didn't get to join sent me a message via Skype. Griffith Davian. So here we are. D-Train, Morgan, or Griff. One of these three men will be walking away the champ, and that will be the end of the night. Brandon Quavers with a strong showing there. The final two men, so it's Griffith Davian, D-Train, and Morgan Hex. Kick to the midsection. Griff now up, running knee strike to the face, looking for that super kick to D-Train, but couldn't reach him over the top of Morgan Hex. Rake the eyes. Forearm, no, missed. Clothesline takes Morgan Hex to the outside. Griffith Davian with a forearm, eats a punch to the face by D-Train. Elbow shot to the knee. Shrugged off by the D-Train was Griffith Davian. Griff now has him up. High angled flatliner as Morgan Hex is on the apron. Taken in. There's the knee shot. No, Morgan Hex blocks that off. Stops that from happening. Clotheslines Griffith Davian now. Griff rolled over. Knee bounced off the apron there, or off the mat. Stiff kick to the spine as D-Train is trying to get this crowd, the big old ball of sexy, up on the middle rope, flexing. Clothesline takes Morgan Hex to the outside again. D-Train missing with that chop. There's a cutter by Griffith Davian on D-Train. Stomp to the knee. And now riding his boot across the face of D-Train's throat. D-Train trying to break the hold. Griff now brings D-Train up, but D-Train rolls him over his back. Morgan Hex now back into the ring, just letting these two go at it. He's already been through enough tonight. There's the DDT. D-Train now looks to take Morgan Hex, but Morgan Hex has him set up. Up he goes. There's the shoulder breaker. Hot shots D-Train now. Morgan Hex catches the leg of Griffith Davian, kick underneath the knee. Forearm to the face. And another kick to the knee. And a kick to the side of the brain pan of Morgan Hex. D-Train now has his eyes on Griffith Davian, I believe. Griff underneath the ring trying to get some toys. He's got a sledgehammer. Boom, boom. No? Okay. Griff now tossed into the ring. D-Train rolls in after him. Rolls over Griffith Davian. Griff shrugs him off with the boot. Calls for the end, calling it's over. D-Train takes a forearm across the back. Hex into the ring now, gets a hold of Griffith Davian. Griff with the elbow shot to the top of the head though. Catches a right hand by D-Train. Neck breaker by Morgan Hex. Morgan Hex now looking to stop the heart of the D-Train. Hex now stomping or drops the knee on the elbow joint of D-Train. Takes a forearm to shot to the shoulders by Morgan Hex on Griffith Davian. Griffith Davian rolling out the ring. D-Train with a kick to the midsection. Neck breaker on Morgan Hex. D-Train slowly back to his feet. Morgan Hex still laid out in the ring. Griffith Davian laid out on the outside. Smart move by Griff. Lay outside, recover, let these two behemoths go at it. As D-Train now looks to drive the spike home. And not finished there. D-Train now looking to train wreck Morgan Hex. The cravat cutter delivered to D-Train. Griffith Davian going up wise. Griffith Davian going to the top rope. D-Train laid out. Fist drop across the dome by Griffith Davian on D-Train. Griff now has Morgan Hex up on his shoulders. Knee strike to the head. Here comes that shining wizard. Concussion protocol with effect. And Morgan Hex rolls to the outside. D-Train now pulling himself up on the ropes. Griffith Davian has him in his sights. Kick to the midsection, no leg caught. Elbow shot to the knee of Griffith Davian, though, by D-Train. And he gets train wrecked. Stomp across the face by the D-Train on Griff. Griff now brought up. And a knee shot to the side of the head again by D-Train. Morgan on his all fours on the outside. Griffith Davian breaks the hold of D-Train. Griff going underneath the ring for some more toys, it seems. Pulls out a steel chair. Dives into the ring. Morgan Hex looking for the neck breaker. Lands on the steel chair. Griffith Davian in the corner gets caught with a clothesline as he had his eyes focused elsewhere. And now Morgan Hex rocking. Hearing the voices in his head, it seems. Those dark voices he must hear. Stomped on the small of the back. Morgan Hex now is stomped on the chest, trying to force the air out of Griffith Davian's lungs. D-Train has his eyes on him. Big right hand drops Hex. And now D-Train calling for the crowd to get behind him. Look at him. Forearm across the back. Big right hand again. And another drops Hex. Irish whip. Reversed. Off the ropes goes the D-Train. Makes Morgan Hex kiss the knee. D-Train now sees Griffith Davian up to his feet. Griff with a running knee strike cuts down D-Train. Morgan Hex rolls to the outside. D-Train slowly getting up to his feet. The cravat cutter again to D-Train. D-Train now up to his feet. Rolls Griffith Davian over his back. Griff now sat up. Has his neck cranked by D-Train. Morgan Hex slowly coming round on the outside. Picking himself up against the ramp. His D-Train now waits for Griffith Davian to get to his feet. Morgan Hex in the ring. Train wreck, and Griffith Davian's knocked out by D-Train. The neck breaker by Hex to D-Train. Morgan Hex with the right hand. Big frying pan chop across the chest of D-Train. D-Train now shrugs off Morgan Hex. D-Train fired up. Steel chair at his feet. Running knee strike to the face of Morgan Hex. Boot to the small of the back. Hex now grabs him by the wrist. Looks to break the arm. Whipped across into the corner. Hex comes steamrolling in. There's the spear. D-Train drops to the floor. And now Morgan Hex waits for him to get to his feet. D-Train slaps the wrist free. They bounce off each other's chest. D-Train driving the spike home on Morgan Hex now. Could this be the end of Hex's reign as the Iron Skull champion? No. D-Train now trying to choke the life out of Morgan Hex. Let's go with a hold. This could be it. The train wreck coming. D-Train scoops him up. No, Morgan Hex counters. Slaps the wrist away. Flying clothesline though by D-Train. Cuts down Morgan Hex. Sweeps the leg from underneath D-Train. Morgan Hex now looking for that heart stopper. And there it is. But not enough to put the big man down. Hex now waiting for D-Train to get up again. Sets him up. No, D-Train shrugs him off. Big club and blow across his foot with the forearm there. Leads him into the corner. D-Train now. Big right hand to Morgan Hex. Tosses him out of the corner from behind. Knee shot into the small of the back. What's D-Train looking for? Stomp to the arm. Rolls Morgan Hex over. And now D-Train standing, waiting, stalking. Morgan Hex looking to finish things here. Has him up. Train wreck. Not enough. Morgan Hex still in this. Hex with the eye gouge there. What's this? Plants him with a big DDT, center of the ring. Hex sits up as if nothing happened. D-Train laid out on his back. And now Hex rocks backwards and forwards. Brings D-Train up to his feet now. Whipped into the corner he goes. Big running clothesline. Whips him across the ring. And there's a second. Out the corner we go. Sidewalk slam, center of the ring. Hex now Deadlifts D-Train above his head from the floor into the military press. D-Train tossed in the air, and that's it. That's all she wrote. Morgan Hex. An elimination, and still the Iron Skull champion. Morgan Hex has been through hell. First of all, Flatline stomped him out, pinned him for 3 in their one-on-one match. He's then survived an 8-man knockout brawl, and he's now just survived a triple threat straight away after. He's just gone through 9 men technically to hold on to this Iron Skull belt. Morgan Hex, a man possessed, but that is where we're going to call it a night. Congratulations, Morgan Hex, the Iron Skull champion. But as always, this is me saying good night. Be safe, be good. If you can't be good, at least be good at being bad. But I'm getting the fuck out of here. Have a good night, people. Peace.